Welcome to Your Life, Your News. We've got hundreds of stories breaking as we speak, so let's get to it. I've had too much coffee and I'm feeling a little on edge. Anyway, let's go to George Grimes in the field with our top story. George, are you there?
Hello, Bill. I can hear you fine.
I understand there's a lot of panic going on down there, George.
Yes, things have gotten out of control, Bill. The unthinkable has happened. This morning, my wife left me. And she took everything I cared about, as you can tell by the wreckage around me. I'm feeling low, and damn it, Bill, I don't know. I want to cry.
I think we've got some file footage of that, George.
I'm reporting to you live from the scene of the affair after receiving an anonymous tip. Let's see what's going on inside.
No!
Great reporting, but we're all shocked, George. What kind of repercussions do you think we might feel in the community?
Well, I guess that remains to be seen, Bill. The atmosphere is thick from the pain in the deepest part of my soul. And I just wish I were dead right now. At least one thing's for sure. I'll never forgive Gary for sleeping with her. For your life, your news. This is George Grimes reporting.
Thanks, George. We'll stay on top of that story. Now we're going to join Albert Sampson outside the Supreme Court of Canada, where I believe an incident has just occurred. Albert, are you there?
Thanks, Bill. Oh yeah, it's just a big mess.
Albert, can you tell us what just happened?
Well, the session has just concluded, and the ministers are now leaving the cabinet. An unprecedented decision was reached, but... Well, a few minutes ago I slipped on the steps over there, and I think I might have broken my arm. I just don't want to be here, Bill.
Can you tell us more, Albert?
I don't know, Bill. It all happened so fast. I just didn't have the right footing, I guess, and the treads on my shoes are so worn down that I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I'm standing here with a representative of Boss Footwear, the store where I bought my shoes. Hello, can you tell us your name, please?
Sam.
Now, Sam, do you feel responsible in any way for me having slipped on those steps?
Not really.
And does your company offer any settlements to people injured indirectly by your shoes?
Nope.
Okay. Now, what would you say if I said I really felt like kicking your ass right now?
Well, I would say, sometimes bad things happen to us and we have no control over them. But we have to accept that where there is evil, there must always be something that is good. Blame is the path toward cowardice, Albert.
Yeah, I guess. Right. Well, you heard it here first. Back to you, Bill.
Gee, thanks, Albert. Looks like the shoeman told you what's what. I'm being told that we have a newsflash coming in right now from our own Peter Douglas. Let's go right to him.
I'm just so confused.
Okay, Peter, we'll stay with that. I believe we have an update from George Grimes now.
Thanks, Bill. I'm standing here with my ex-wife, who, as we all know, left me this morning. Sylvia, I'm sure all of our viewers are asking the same question. How could you possibly leave me?
Well, we're all a little confused here, George, but I believe I made the best decision. I was fishing with dead bait, so I finally gave up and went home.
Tell us, Sylvia, how did the maneuverings of a certain Gary Parsons affect your decision?
Well, yes, should be said that Gary and I have been seeing each other for over a year now. He's certainly more of a stud than you ever tried to be, George. Takes two to tango, you know.
And could you tell me, Sylvia, who is going to get the family car once this breakup is official?
Well, that would be me, George.
Your wildest dreams, you crazy bitch. Back to you, Bill.
All right, George. Things are certainly heating up down there. We'll come back to you in a moment. Let's turn to the weather now. No? You didn't come in. There will be no weather today. Well, I guess this would be a good time to go to our local arts report. Now it's time for our weekly segment on fine cuisine. Let's turn it over to Tom.
This is really good.
Fascinating stuff, Tom. I'll have to make some of that for myself later. Now it's time to join our foreign correspondent, Sarah Coolidge. Sarah has been covering the war since it began almost 2 years ago. Sarah, can you tell us, has the shooting stopped?
Hi, Bill. You know, it's really weird. Ever since I woke up this morning, I just don't seem to care anymore. Isn't that strange? I mean, I'm tired, and I just seem to have lost all my motivation.
Well, maybe it's your diet.
That could be. Let's ask this passerby what she thinks it is. Ma'am, can you give us your opinion? I agree with your perspective, ma'am. If only we all thought as clearly as she did. I'm gonna go lie down now.
Thanks for those wise words, Sarah. Let's see if we can get an update from Peter Douglas. Peter, are you still with us?
I mean, it used to all make sense.
All right, Peter. Well, thanks for the clarification. Well, it's almost time to go. Let's see if we can get an update from George Grimes in the field.
Sylvia? Sylvia? Sylvia! Damn it, I didn't say we were finished. Sylvia!
My goodness, George, that's quite the development. Can you tell us, George, how do you feel?
Quite frankly, Bill, I feel like shit. I know it can't, but there, I said it. Shit, shit, shit. That's it, we're finished here.
Well, thanks, George. And thank you for watching. Join us again tomorrow for Your Life, Your News. Good night.
It's the news. It's the news. Bill's taking pills and Peter's confused. Why rely on the news for what's new when what's true is only you know you. It's the news. It's the news. Bill's taking pills and Peter's confused.